Hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast Daily Life of a Song. For these last few episodes, I'm recording them slightly different. As you can see my computer screen. In the last episode, we were editing the vocals for my song Eldest Daughters. Now, I have went back and actually put the correct vocals as well as the piano part in Studio 1. Now, this is what it sounds like. I haven't edited it. As you can see, I have spliced it to where it would line up with each other, how I want it to sound. Now, I'm going to play it and so we could all hear it, and then we'll start editing both vocals and piano. In the realm of daughters, we stand tall and proud, the eldest of sisters, with strength unbound. Through trials and pain, we've learned to endure, with hearts of resilience, steadfast and sure. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight of storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love from a tender age as we embrace, shielding our siblings with love and grace. We shoulder burdens both seen and unseen, guiding our family like a beacon serene. Eldest daughters, we navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love, though the pain may linger. We hold our heads high, for within our hearts the fire will never die. We are warriors, fighters with unyielding might, protecting our loved ones throughout the night. The trials we face, we grow strong and wise, empowering others, wiping tears from their eyes. We find solace in knowing that we're not alone. United in sisterhood, our strength has grown. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love, so let us celebrate our sisterhood so true. Eldest daughters will always pull through, for in our hearts a flame will always burn, lighting the path as we continue to learn. Continue to All right. Now, I am able to tweak it as we go, but what I'm going to focus on today is just editing. So, I'm going to edit the piano first because it's our foundation. It's the setting stone for how I want the vocals to sound. Now,
all I have to do so I can multi-click a bunch of these tracks. So what I plan on doing is clicking all of the piano tracks so that I can set them to the exact same setting. See, now they are all selected. So what I'm going to do, let's go to Mix, click on Insert, let's do EQ. So as it plays, we can see where it falls. Let's mute the vocals. So I am focusing on this center area right here. Now we see that it's trying to peak about here. So what I can do, this one. While it plays, I can pinpoint what's peaking and bring it down. But it's not peaking as loud as most people would say. So actually what I'm doing is going to bring it up. Like that. Have about here. I like it to be more warm and rich than high. Hence why I have it set for this, because it sounds warmer to me rather than. So I like how this sounds. And that's throughout the whole song for a piano. Now let's also add a compressor. So while it plays, we can be like, okay, where do we want the attack to hit? Which it's just where is the how high or how loud will it be before the compressor kicks in. So the threshold is this. And what I can do I can duplicate it and also pan it so it sounds fuller. Making putting two of it and panning it made it sound so much fuller. So what I'm also going to do, now we got the piano set. That's about how I want it. So what I'm going to do is go back and edit on these vocals. Obviously, we can mute the pianos. Actually, what I'm going to do, turn them down just a bit to where the vocals will play over piano. And obviously, you want your vocals to be more prominent than piano, but you don't want it to be hidden.
In the realm of daughters, we stand tall and proud, the eldest of sisters with strength unbound. Through trials and pain, we learn to endure with hearts of resilience, steadfast and sure. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love from a tender age. Vows we embrace, shielding our siblings with love and grace. We shoulder burdens both seen and unseen, guiding our family like a beacon serene. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love, though the pain may linger. We hold our heads high, for within
So you can hear the difference between
our hearts a fire
this
never dies.
and this.
Warriors, fighters with unyielding might, protecting our loved ones throughout the night. Through the trials we face, we grow strong and
So that's what I'm going to do for the EQ. Now I have a compressor I can add because it's going to need it because it's wanting to peak, as what I like to say. So set it to auto.
might, empowering others, wiping tears from their eyes. We find solace in knowing that we're not alone. United in sisterhood, our strength has grown. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love, so let us celebrate our sisterhood so true. Eldest daughters, lighting the path as we continue to learn.
So I like how this sounds. This I like. So, okay. Now, I can do an automation kind of thing. So what I need to do is to copy the complete vocal track. Now, I know there's an automation in so at su- or in Studio One you can automate your vocals. Basically make it sound like it's panning left to right. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to have Audio 2 be my pan. Let's see. Will it let me pan? Sometimes it will not due to it being a mono input. So you can make it stereo. You don't have to, but you can. So right now it's on a mono input. So I don't think you can actually, it's not going to let me pan. But what I can do, show or hide automation. So this is a pan. I can make it do this during the song. So let me set it for this one. Click here, show automation, panner. I'll just have this one off. So I'm going to pan this one to bounce. So you're still going to hear this one. So let me bring back our piano. Let's bring these back up. Let's leave it about there. All right. And while it's playing, I'm going to pan this second audio.
In the realm of daughters, we gentle and proud, the eldest of sisters, with strength unbowed. Through trials and pain, we've learned to endure with hearts of resilience, steadfast and sure. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love from a tender age as we embrace, shielding our siblings with love and grace. We shoulder burdens both seen and unseen, guiding our family like a beacon serene. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We navigate with grace and resilience. We rise above in the face of adversity. We find love, so the pain may linger. We hold our heads high, for within our hearts the fire will never die. We are warriors, fighters with unyielding might, protecting our loved ones throughout the We find solace in knowing that we're not alone. United in sisterhood, our strength has grown. Eldest daughters, we carry the weight through the storms of life. We now have the gate. With grace and resilience, we rise above. In the face of adversity, we find love. So let us celebrate our sisterhood so true. Eldest daughters will always pull through. For in our hearts, a flame will always burn, lighting the path as we continue to learn.
So, throughout the whole thing, if you saw here, it was constantly shifting left to right, following what this path has given. So, I have the pianos panned left and fully right to make it a fuller sound. I have one vocal just dead center, and then I have this other vocal bouncing around. It kind of gives it like a surround sound, as if the performer is moving, so that someone who's in the middle can still hear it, like dead center, but also so, like people who's on the edges, it sounds like it's coming towards them or away from them, but you still hear full vocals, everything. Now, I can add like instruments and effects and stuff like that, but because of how simple I'm wanting this to be, I'm actually going to leave it like this. So, that was the whole editing process. Now, you can do more. As you can see, I would just there's all these different things, these different effects and stuff like that that you can use in editing a song. I am still learning most of these, but the ones I do know is like EQ is like, oh, this part's not being used, let's just cut it out. And it's talking about the spectrum of hertz. So it's like, oh, you don't use the low frequencies often, you don't need them, you cut it out, and it's not going to affect anything. And I've also learned how to use compression, which keeps the audio from being extremely loud because I've already had to adjust the dB levels, your audio, what you're hearing, and compression just helps with that. I hope that you've enjoyed the entirety of the podcast. I will be making a music video. It's going to be a lyrics video. Have the lyrics and have this audio in the back of it. So I am so thankful for y'all listening in and following me on the journey of how to create a song. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed everything. Hopefully, y'all see my finished product. And thank you so much. Miss Music will talk to you later.